Alright, so here I have a 2013 Can-Am Outlander 1000 XMR upgraded with $8,000 of upgrades. Lift, obviously. Of course you can tell that there's a lift on this thing. I mean, look at the ground clearance on it. I think it's a 6-inch. They said 12-inch, but they're liars. Has a custom wrap on it that says inevitable death. Inevitable. It looks pretty baller. My dad decided to put this gem on it. It was either this one or a chrome one. I think that person in the red Chevy just stared at me. Custom exhaust. Well, not really custom. Just has the swamp one on it, swamp exhaust on it, and the HMF'd. Wishing it was dual exhaust, but it's not. It's not dual. It's single. 30-inch M20s. Well, not really. The M20s are 30 inches. The tires are 30 inches, and they're Outlaws, I think. Yeah, they're Outlaws. High lifters. There you see the dimensions. Actually, it's 29.5 inches tall. He said 30. 29 inches tall, 9.5 inches thick. 14 is the rim size. We have 14-inch rims on it. No hitch yet. There's a person running. I don't really want to show them the camera. It's okay, they're not looking anyway. Custom snorkels. Since this was an XMR, it has this little thing right here that where the snorkels were. That's where the snorkels used to be, but then for no apparent reason they decided to put, or they were like, okay, well, freaking, it's high enough already, why not just throw another freaking 2 inches taller? And now it has this. It's gonna be a really boring video. So it's been in the shop for a while. I wanted to take videos of it, but I was a little hesitant. I haven't really had enough time. There you see it says the SST G2, which really does mean that's the G2 version with the Fox air riding suspension, which they got rid of in the 2015 because they always filled up with mud, and I can see why that'd be a problem, because past 3 times we've taken this out, it's air ride's not been working. But every time after we get home and it cleans out all the water and stuff, it all dries away, then it actually starts working. But never ride as a passenger, even though this is a 2-up vehicle. At least Can-Am says it's a 2-up vehicle. But so yeah, it's been in the shop. Broke the belt once, burned another belt, so then we put the Maverick belt on here. See how much that works. Alright, so the last time it was in the shop, the third time, the line connecting the spark plug to the engine, it was cut. My dad had somewhere. I don't know where he threw it. Probably threw it in the garbage. So yeah, that we were riding on 1 cylinder for that weekend. I didn't take any videos that weekend. But luckily, we had the old reliable Honda to help us through our pain. I was riding that thing like a freaking maniac. This one I don't really ride that crazy because, you know, it's a 1000. And if you do that, you're an idiot. unless you're out doing what freaking Osta Cruiser and all of them do, just riding through the muskeg, and you have to do that. Anyway, like, the heck, what happened here? Oh, get yourself back in there. Hits. Fudge. Okay, so anyway, when it was in the shop, we took it to Broward Motorsports, the one in Davie, and freaking, this used to be all clean. All this plastic was clean. And we gave it to Broward Motorsports, and they freaking tore it up right here specifically for no apparent reason other than they freaking just put a screwdriver or something there and just started trying to take the plastic off. And it happened over here too. But they freaking tore this thing up. It used to be clean. Not so clean anymore. First time I took it out, this headlight or this tail light filled up with water. Like, not filled up like all the way up here, like just a little bit down here filled up with water. I have a little bit of stories to tell with this thing, and we just got it a few months ago. Only took it out 3 times. All 3 times it's needed something done. Except the second time, actually. Wait, yeah. It did, because the belt burned. I've taken it out to Redneck Yacht Club twice, and Devil's Garden once. Next event's a Devil's Garden event in May 1st through 3rd. 2015, by the way, not 2016 or 20 whatever. Whenever anybody actually starts watching my videos. But so far, this thing is a freaking beast. So much fun to ride. I took it through one hole where I flipped it. It was a water hole. It wasn't much of a freaking like thick mud. What happened was the thing was like deeper than it was to my chin, and I'm like 6 feet tall. It was like up to my nose deep, and then I flipped it in there. What happened was there was had it in 4-wheel drive, and some retarded reason I decided that I should start flooring it through it. And then when I started flooring it, the rear wheel popped up, or I hit it, as my dad says, the rear wheel popped up. But what I say is that I hit a little ditch that was like a little bit like 2 feet deeper than it was everywhere else. Then I freaking rolled over to the side and swamped it. My neighbor just said hi to me. In case you didn't see who made it, it's darksidestudios.com. I haven't really looked at their stuff, but judging by this, they were pretty baller. I think this thing fills up with water, so it's not much of a dry box. Yeah, right now it fills up with water every now and then. But this thing is a beast. Right here, what it is we have 2 LED flagpoles that we put in here that are like 4 feet tall. And what this is you just put this through the hole if I can. I'm not good at finding holes, I'm sorry. That's what she said. Or he said, or whatever. Alright, well, you get the point. What you do is that there's a hole grooved into the flags, the bottom of the flags, and then you just stick this through. And when you're ready, you can just pull these all, take the flags out, and clean them, do whatever, blah blah blah. It's probably already like 10 minutes long right now. Me just saying random crap. Nobody's ever gonna watch the full video. Sock springs. They didn't put any spring spacers on. which is freaking ass, but oh well. Stock winch. I was hoping they would have put a bigger one on. It's a stock winch, stock 3,000 pound winch. I'm gonna buy a new one. I'm gonna buy the 5,000 pound winch because I'm a baller with no budget. Freaking wow, they tore this thing up. All we put it in there for is just a freaking cylinder, and they freaking end up tearing this up, tearing all the plastics up. Like, Jesus H Christ. All you have to do is take this thing off, freaking just take off all of this. But whatever, I don't care. It's fixed. It's running. I want to change this right here to a Batman symbol. Just unscrew it here, take this thing off, and probably there's a bolt up here or something. I'm gonna change it to a Batman symbol. So the reason why I'm out here taking the video is because I just got done washing this, washing and drying, because my freaking cats always jump all over it. Hopefully they don't do it to this thing, but I've seen signs that they do. They're outdoor cats. So there's that. So they jump all over this while it's outside parked. Usually I have it parked the other way, but it doesn't matter. Just the ground clearance on this thing is amazing. Like it's like it's 24 inches or something. I don't know. Like a foot and a half. Foot and a half isn't even close to 24 inches. What the heck am I saying? Like 18 inches or something. I don't know. I don't measure. But I want bigger tires on it. I do. No, I don't need to even do that. I want 34s on here. Put 34s on this thing. Have it ride. Now's probably the time you've all been waiting for. Sweet note of HMF 1000 exhaust. Alright, well I'm all the way back here and I'm still feeling the wind of it. It's like 5 feet away. They pulled back in. They just left like a minute ago. Probably went to get ice cream or something. This thing is a beast. I mean, you can see how high it is now. And then I'm gonna step up on here. And now it's just freaking tall. Come on, hop in the freaking park. There we go. That's a problem too. Whenever you're shifting, it doesn't really go into the gear that you want it. Like if I'm going to reverse, I want to go to park, it won't really shift. If I'm in low, I want to go down to high, it won't shift. But that's only if it's turned on. Right now it's not turned on. Oh, one more feature I forgot to show is the air ride, which is on 1, surprisingly. I thought it was on 6, but it was not on 6. The back always goes up first. The front is always last. I don't know why. That makes the back always taller than the front, but I don't care. It doesn't always stay up when you want it to, so you have to like force it up. Doesn't matter because it's easy to get under no matter what. Just freaking look at the clearance on this thing though. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm definitely gonna get a new winch. Easy. I'm gonna put this back in park. I was retarded leaving it out of park. Alright. So here's the other stuff I have. Polaris 500, Honda 500. This one was the one I was riding last weekend. I didn't post any videos, or I didn't record any videos of anything last weekend. Except like an after party stuff, but I'm not going to post that on my channel. So so going from this thing right here, this Honda 500, which is a manual, by the way. It's a manual. It's not freaking one of those automatics like my friend has. So going from this thing, manual 500, 5 gear thing, to an automatic 1000. That's freaking lifted up 6 inches or 8 inches or whatever inches. And it's just crazy how I'd go from those to this. I think I even have the full thing in the shot. It's just hardcore. Anyway, that's enough for this video. Deuces.